Good morning. It is like 10:30 on Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday already. I feel like this week went by so fast. Today I am just cleaning my house. It looks like a bomb went off. I swear, it's like every few days I have to re-clean my house, especially since we're putting stuff in the attic from the kids, not wanting to play with like toys anymore. I should have done it a little while ago, but it's hard letting go of your kids being little. So I'm going to start cleaning my house and just getting things done. Yesterday, I made a big thing of beef stew, and so I have leftovers for dinner, and which is nice. I always like doing that. And I'm also going to make myself some eggplant parm. I'll probably make that around lunchtime so I can have that for maybe lunch. I don't know when I'll make it, but I've been preparing to make it for a while. I have all the ingredients, and then today I got the eggplant. So I'm not preparing, but I have been telling myself to make it over and over again. It's chilly here, which is nice. I love chilly weather. It's like my favorite time of year. Again, I don't have my selfie stick because I forgot all about it. I should be holding you guys like this. I've always wanted to do some sort of commentary, just like talk and like tell you guys how I feel. And I used to like just bring up certain topics and stuff in videos, but I feel like there's so much more to talk about because when I took my break and I wasn't on YouTube like as a creator, I got to see so much more, and I want to talk about the stuff that I saw. And something happened the other day that like really upset me, not just upset me because I'm a person and a mom, but it upset me because it hurt my heart. And I want to talk about it with you guys. And I want to have like a healthy, normal conversation that is up for opinions, and I want to hear what everybody has to say. I want to know what people think. I want to know. I'm not arguing with anybody. I don't want to fight with anybody. I want to know how you guys feel about this situation, because I know how I feel, but I would love to see what everybody else thinks about it. So I'm going to start cleaning. I'm going to get some stuff done. I have to clean all of that up right there. Scarlett left the cereal out this morning, and there's a bunch of paperwork that I signed for school. I also have to put my stepladder away because I was changing a bulb, and I have to fold some laundry. So I'm going to go do all that, and then I'll be back. Hello. I am driving to my daughter's school. She doesn't feel well, so I'm gonna go pick her up. The only thing that sucks right now is that I'm behind a trash truck and it stinks. It stinks. So I don't know if I'll be able to like vlog very much this afternoon, just because my daughter's home. She's not gonna be feeling well. So I figured I'll just like talk a little bit right now about some of the things that I saw the other day. If you guys don't know me very well, I am a mother of two, and I have been mainly an unboxing channel for my majority of time on YouTube. And I never really put my kids on my channel. There were a few times that my kids were maybe in the background of my channel, and maybe I did like some unboxings with them, but I don't remember. It was very long ago if I did that with them. I am not a person that puts my kids online very much. I do post a few pictures here and there of them, especially on like special occasions, like their birthday or something. But I'm not a family channel. And even as I'm vlogging now, I am not a vlogging channel. So like, no, I mean, maybe I am now, but I haven't previously, before this year, been a vlogging channel. And I don't agree with your children being the main topic or subject of your channel and you making an income off your children, especially when it's, changing diapers or them running around naked, that kind of stuff. I don't agree with that. And I don't watch very many family channels. And that's just a personal preference for me. I'm not like someone who enjoys family vlogging. That being said, I am not the type of person that watches family vloggers and has a problem with everything they do. I just don't. I find that parenting is really hard. Being a mom is really hard. Being a single mom is really hard. I'm not a single mom, but I know being a single mom, first of all, must be very hard. And second of all, my mom was a single mom of 7 children for a very long time, and she struggled. So I don't like to shame people. I don't like to shame mothers or fathers. I've never liked that, and I find it wrong. I also do not watch people and look at their houses and judge them for what they have. I don't watch people who have a messy house and think, wow, they must be shitty parents because their house is messy. You guys, I have 2 kids, and when I get up in the morning and help them get ready for school, I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And by the time they leave, by my first kid leaves at 7, my next one leaves by 8 or by like 7:45. By the time they leave the house, my house is destroyed. There's towels on the bathroom floor. There's washcloths in the sink. There's food on the counters in the kitchen. There are masks on the wall because I have a half wall by the front door. There are animals in my house. There's cat fur everywhere. It's like tumbleweeds. I have bunnies. There's tumbleweeds of bunny hair. I mean, my house can get messy, and I'm not somebody that has a perfect life or a perfect house. But when my kids leave for school, I'll clean up, and then when they get back home, there's shoes all over the floor. There's book bags. There's books all over the floor. There's food and snacks all over the place. One of my kids' bedrooms is an absolute pigsty, and she has a lot of clothing because she loves clothing. I mean, our house can get messy, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with your house being messy. And for people to judge somebody for a messy house is just so wrong, especially a mother who is fostering children and has 12 kids. 12 damn children, guys. 12. Can you imagine? My mom had 7 kids. And she struggled. My kids have chores, but even when my husband gets on them about doing their chores, sometimes they still don't do their chores. Sometimes they fight me on it. Sometimes when my kids take a shower, they leave their clothing all over the floor, and I'll wake up the next morning and I'll find it there. Sometimes when I'm sleeping, my youngest, who is 13, decides that she wants to play with makeup, and I wake up to makeup everywhere, all over the floors, all over the bathroom sink, all over the mirror. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and there's messages written to me, I love you, have a good day, or something silly in lipstick on my mirror. Like, kids are just messy beings. They're messy. And sure, we can teach them, and we could instill in them how to clean up after themselves, but that does not mean they're going to do it. It just doesn't mean they're going to do it. Folding their laundry. Do you know how sometimes I have laundry sitting on the couch for days? Sometimes my husband wakes up in the morning, goes into the closet, and he doesn't have like pants to wear for work. So he goes onto the couch and he gets the clothing because I didn't have time to put it away the night before or the day before. Like, it's just normal life. Since when is it okay for us to shame people for having a messy house when you have children, or having a messy house at all? Like, since when is that okay? Sometimes I have a really bad day with anxiety, or sometimes I feel really depressed and I don't want to clean. And you know what? My husband doesn't shame me for that. My husband doesn't make me feel bad because I had a bad day and I didn't want to clean up my house. Hello. Okay, so I never finished my vlog the other day because Dahlia was sick and I just never got around to finishing my vlog. So I am going to set up my filming area because I have a bunch of unboxings to do and some like favorites to show you guys. So I'm going to prop you guys up right there while I get everything ready. And I figured we could finish my talk because look at this. I haven't been sitting in my filming area in so long, and it's kind of weird, like filming with a viewfinder that I can stare at myself. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I started in my car. What I wanted to say is, Like, there are days when I don't put the laundry away, and my husband will be like, okay, like, no big deal. Like, he'll either put it away. I mean, it's rare, honestly. Like, if I'd be like a big fat liar if I was like, yeah, my husband was like, yeah, let me do the laundry. You're right. He's like, no, I'm perfectly happy not putting the laundry away, but he will put it away if he like has to, you know what I mean? Not if he has to, but he will put it away if I ask him to. I don't normally ask him to because I feel like, I don't know, I'm a homemaker basically, you know? So, especially during the summer, because I wasn't recording, I wasn't doing YouTube. So I felt like I didn't have a job. I didn't really have an income coming in. So I felt like I really needed to do more. So anyway, like, yeah, I feel like it's like kind of my job to do the laundry, the cooking, the cleaning, all that kind of stuff. It's just an everyday life. I mean, my house just is not super clean all the freaking time, and that is okay. What I was getting at with this talk with you guys is I have been watching commentary for a while because I actually am interested in commentary. I want to do commentary, but I don't think I have big enough balls to do it. I'm not very good at like people, maybe I'm not very good at like people not liking me. Maybe that's it. Or like giving my opinion and people not agreeing with it, because people can be really, really nasty about that. And that's why I want this to be like a conversation. I don't want you guys to like come at me because I'm disagreeing with people. I don't want anyone to come at me. First of all, please don't come for me. I'm not good at that. I am not good when people come for me. I will disappear, run away. Like, that is just me. But I would like to have a conversation because I am so confused on what the hell is going on with this one family on YouTube. I don't get it. Okay, so there's this family. They're called the Dougherty dozen. I can't say their last name. It's so hard. For some reason, I can't pronounce it. The Dougherty dozen. The mother's name is Alicia, and she has 12 kids. I believe some are foster, some are her own, some are adopted. And I think she couldn't get pregnant, and then she adopted or fostered some kids, and then it just took off from there. And I've watched her for a while. I watched her TikToks and I've watched her YouTube channel. I've been trying to watch her a little bit more because I'm trying to figure out what the hell everybody sees that I don't see. I do know that she put some of her kids' medical information online. Like, she was talking about some of her foster children's medical information where she was like saying that some of them suffer with certain things. And she did it because she wanted it to like, what she says is she started talking about their medical information because she just wanted it to be like normal. Like, my kids suffer from this and that's okay. This is how I deal with it. This is what they do with it. This is the medicine they take. And I understand why she did that, because she just wanted it to be normalized to speak about that. As parents, we kind of all like hide certain things because number one, it's embarrassing. Number two, maybe it's not embarrassing, but for our children, that's why I don't really talk about my kids that much on my channel, because my kids don't want me to. They're embarrassed. They're 13 and 15 years old and they're like, please don't bring me up on your channel. I don't want people knowing all about the shit that I go through every day. And I totally respect that and understand that. But she decided to talk about it. She made it public, and a lot of people had an issue with that. What else? Oh, because she puts her kids online, which so many people do that. So people have trouble with her putting her children online. But what else is there about her that you guys don't like? Like, what is the main issue besides her putting her kids online and she put the medical information on? From what I understand now, she has, sorry, I'm in the basement. I cleaned this room and I'm going to keep looking around because I found a few spiders in this room yesterday and I'm freaked out. Anyway, from what I understand, she has stopped putting the medical information out. She no longer talks about her children and their medical problems or anything. She is a family vlogger. But I'm trying to figure out why people are so upset with her. Like, what is it that people don't like about this lady? Because when I watch her, I just find her to be like a mom of 12. Her life is crazy and she shares it. So, like, I know that people are angry that she buys so much food. You guys, it's so hard for me to like get upset about someone's food hauls, because if I was to show you guys the amount of food that we buy every week to bring in this house, you guys, would be upset with me too. I have a husband who eats a hell of a lot. I have 2 growing girls that eat all the time. Dahlia's kind of picky, but she likes to eat too. But Scarlett eats all day. Like, she wakes up and eats from the minute she wakes up to the minute she goes to bed. Like, she is just a snacker and eater. Like, that's just how it is. And I'm the same way. I love food. I am a foodie. So, like, if you guys were to see the amount of bread we bring in, maybe you guys would be mad at me too. What I'm not understanding is, what does everyone not like about this lady? Because I don't get it. I just don't understand why people are so mean about her. Like, it went from like commentary about this family to people just being mean, like straight up mean. She did a vlog where she showed the first day of school and her house being blown apart. And then at the end of the vlog, she showed it being cleaned up. Now, her house isn't brand new. It is falling down just like my house, but our house is falling down too. Like, my husband, he works in construction and he fixes all the little things, but my bathroom, before my husband fixed it, the water kept like, it kept on like going onto the drywall next to the shower, and the drywall got all wet and mushy. And until my husband fixed it, it looked a freaking mess, but he fixed it and it looks fine now. I painted it. It looks really pretty. Our bathroom right now, my husband was supposed to make it into this beautiful shower, but he's been working so much, he never finished the damn bathroom. I have an unfinished bathroom. We share one bathroom. All 4 of us share one bathroom. We have one shower and bathtub, and that's what we all share. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand why people like tore her life apart because her house was dirty. My daughter, Scarlett, like, another channel was showing like Alicia's house and how blown apart it was. And they showed the bathroom door and they were like, oh, it's vandalism that's on there. I'm like, what? Vandalism? My daughter, Scarlett, from the age of 10, she has always had trouble sleeping. So she's up all night. And when she was bored, and I think it was around like 11, when she was bored, she took a tack and she was digging a hole into the drywall. And I didn't know. Every day she'd put a picture over it so I wouldn't see it. And then she started drawing on the wall. And I remember saying to my husband, like, we cannot have her drawing on the wall. So he went downstairs. He bought chalk paint, and painted the whole downstairs basement into walls that you could color on. And that's what they did. They went downstairs, they painted the wall. Scarlett decorated the entire, I should show it to you guys. There's like graffiti all over our walls in the basement because she was doing that to her bedroom. And after that, we had her clean up her wall. She cleaned up her wall. We took off that picture. We found the hole in the wall. We had her put spackle in it and sand it down and paint the wall. Like, because she did it, she had to fix it. But she still did it. It wasn't vandalism. She was a kid just being a kid, just destroying things. I grew up with a family of 7 kids. And when I tell you the amount of crap we did to the house that we lived in, was it chaotic? Absolutely. But my mother was working 3 jobs. She didn't have a chance to inspect the house when she went to bed at night, or tell us, like, give us all chores and make us do everything. It just was chaos. And when you have 12 kids, it doesn't matter how many chores you have, your house is still going to be blown apart, especially the first day of school or every day of school. Every day before school, kids are trying on outfits. They're going to throw them on the floor. There's going to be dirty laundry from when they get up and take their pajamas off. There's going to be wet towels on the floor because they're all showering, getting ready for school, especially if you have an older house and there's 1 or 2 bathrooms in it. I'm not understanding why people are tearing this woman apart. So that's what I want to know. Like, what is it about this woman that you guys don't like, that you guys feel the need to just tear her apart in videos? I want to know what it is, because it's not just the creator tearing them apart. It's also the comments as well. And I am really curious to know what is it that you guys don't like about her? I understand that a lot of you were like, agreeing the house was messy. It sure was messy. It was a freaking mess, but she cleaned it up. So what is it? Like, I just think it's so normal for houses to get messy. It's so normal to let your house be messy for a day or 2 because you don't have time to clean it up. I don't know. I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her because it's not just one creator doing it. It's a bunch of people. And then you see the comments and they're tearing her apart. I couldn't imagine being a creator that was torn apart for my parenting, what I feed my kids, the state of my house. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, well, she puts herself out there and she creates content so we can react to it. Like it's publicly out there, we can react to it. But like, is it okay just because she creates content to tear this woman apart for her mothering? I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. Like, I feel really, really bad for her. I think that it's terrible what people are doing to her. And I keep watching her content to see if there's something in there that is absolutely horrible. And I just haven't seen it yet. I have not seen what everybody else is seeing that is so horrible. I think she's amazing. I think she's amazing. Like, I saw a comment in this lady's video, and they were like, CPS should be called. No, CPS has other shit to do. Are you kidding me? Child Protective Services should not go to that lady's house. First of all, she already has the state involved in her life. She fosters children, for goodness sake. You don't think the state's involved? Of course they are. You don't think the state is seeing her videos? They are. They're watching her videos. She's a public figure now. She has foster children. You don't think those foster kids are saying she makes videos, she's on YouTube? Yes, they are. Like, you don't, like, no, the state should not be involved in her life when they already are. Like, CPS should not be called on her because her house is a freaking mess. CPS should not be called on her because there's an abundance of food. At least there's food in her house. Well, like, which one is it, guys? Do you want her kids fed or do you want them hungry? And then they're like, there's too much clothing. Too much clothing? Are you kidding me? Which one do you want? Do you want the kids to have clothing or not to have clothing? Do you want the kids to have a selection of clothes or only a few things to wear? Like, what? It's crazy to me, like, how nuts this has all gotten. My daughter Scarlett has changed what she likes to wear every 6 months. And every year we go through their closet and we take out this clothes they don't fit in anymore and we give it to family and friends and whoever needs it, or we drop it off to a shelter. But we don't know what that family's doing. We have no idea what she's doing with all those clothes. She has 12 damn kids. She's probably doing hand-me-downs. Sure, there's clothing because she has older kids that fit in different size clothing, and all that clothing goes down to the little kids. Scarlett wears hand-me-downs from her sister. It's like, what do you guys want from this woman? Tell me, what is it that you guys want this woman to do differently? Because I just see a mom trying her hardest and being a good mom. That's what I see. Like, grocery haul, making fun of her, like making fun of her grocery hauls. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Who gives a shit? Like, why do you guys care so much what this woman buys for food that you're going to make videos about it? Why? Why do you care? Why do you care if her house is dirty in the morning and clean at night? Why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why do you guys care so much what this woman is doing? I don't understand why it bothers you guys so much that she has a ton of bread, or she made 6 loaves of banana bread. I freaking love banana bread. And if I make a loaf, it goes in one damn day between me and between my family, which is only 4 of us. Like, it boggles my mind how much you guys give a shit about what this woman is doing. When I look at her and I'm like, I am, first of all, proud of her for just getting shit done every day when you have 12 kids. Like, I'm proud of her. And I'm also proud of her for making a living for herself and these 12 kids. I'm proud of her. And she even says that her house is too small for her and they're looking for a new home. Like, I don't think she expected to become this huge, big YouTuber. I don't think she expected that at all. I think that it just apparently, like, the algorithm sometimes just takes off. I've been doing YouTube for 6 years and I have like nothing close to what she has in 2 years. Like, good for her. They're like, she makes $300,000 a month. First of all, how do you know? Second of all, good for her. Good for her. Because you know what? She could probably put all of her kids through college with making that much every month. 12 kids going to college, you know how expensive that is? I couldn't put my kids through college on what I make now or what my husband makes. We could not do it. We have to save and save and save, and then we still won't have enough. And we're going to still have to take out, hopefully we'll get student loans for our kids. Like, who gives a shit? You're not living in this woman's house. If her kids are happy, healthy, and fed, let this woman live. If she wants to share it, let her share it. I want to know, like, just in the comments below, let me know what it is about this woman you guys don't like. Like, what is it that she's done so bad that is creating this? Because I don't know. I don't know what it is. And I'm really curious. And I want it to be a conversation. Like, if you guys are upset that I like this family, that's okay. But tell me why you're upset. Like, tell me what is upsetting to you about this family so I can learn a little bit more. I find that, like, I could react to all of these creators reacting to her, but it's just going to be me just being mad on camera because I'm reacting to something I'm unhappy about. So let's have an actual conversation. What is it that pisses you off about this family that you guys are writing these comments about CPS being called, or how disgusting she is? I mean, someone said that her house looks like a trash hole. No, it doesn't. A trash hole? Like, how mean can we be, guys? She's a mother of 12. 12. I could not imagine having 12 kids. My sister used to bring her 4 kids, and my kids were here. So we'd have 6 kids running around. It was the most chaotic. It was so chaotic. We had kids jumping in the pool and running back in the house, completely soaking wet. There was water all over the floor. There was mud coming in the house. There was food everywhere. We had dogs eating the food off the floor. We had cats running outside. Like, it was complete chaos. But by the time she left my house, I was so tired and my house was blown apart. And you know what? Those are some of the best days my kids have had. They will remember those days forever. And if I was recording that, you guys would have been like, damn, that house is a mess. But I loved every second of it. I loved every single second of it. And it was like day after day of doing that. And my kids loved it. Some of the best days of my life when I was little were with all of my siblings, and we were just causing chaos. We'd be playing like flashlight tag outside or red light, green light. We'd go inside, grab some snacks, bring them outside, go back in, like playing hide and go seek in the house. And by the end of the day, our house was blown apart. We were all on like couch cushions on the floor, vegging out, watching movies, sleeping on the floor. There was laundry in the laundry room from all the clothing we got dirty that day. And we didn't rush. My mom didn't rush to clean it up. She came downstairs after she worked, gave us all a kiss, made sure we all were fed that night, and went to bed. And on the weekends, she cleaned it up. Because that is life with kids. So what is so wrong with what this woman is doing? I just need to know. I need to know. Is it just because she's filming her life and putting it on YouTube? Is it because she's a mommy vlogger, or what? I need to know. I'm really, really curious. I just want to know. All right, guys, I'm going to end my vlog here because it's going to be super, super duper long. And I wanted to speak about it, and I feel like I never got to it when I was like in the car. My anxiety was really bad that day because Dahlia was sick and I was worried about her. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a really good day. I love you guys so, so much. Unboxings are coming. Look, I've got these. I've got some favorite products and new products. I've got these. So I'm really excited to show you guys all these new boxes. So there's going to be a mixture of vlogs and unboxings on my channel, and maybe a little commentary sprinkled in between. I don't know what I'm doing with my channel, but I'm really excited about it. It's the first time in a long time I've been excited about coming back, and I'm trying to grow some balls and say how I feel. So hopefully you guys are kind in the comments, and that is it. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.